In this particular video, we'll be learning about how to write a program to find a square of a given number. So I'll just create a project and we'll start executing. So I'll create a new MuVision project. So let's say I give my project name as project 4. Okay. LPC2148. I'll select my microcontroller, click on OK. I do not require the startup. Okay, so I'll click on File, go for New. So here I'll just copy down the code here. Just paste the code. Click on the Save button. It asks for here. So I'll give my file name as pgm. Okay, pgm4.asm with an extension asm. Click on Save. On Save button. I'll add my existing file pgm4 to my source group. So my file name is pgm4.asm. So my type of file is ASM source file. I have my pgm4 here. I'll click on Add and close it. As soon as your program has been enabled, I'll just verify. I'll first translate it so there is no errors or warnings. Next I'll click on this build and rebuild so that there are no errors for this program. Okay, so now we shall try to look at the code which has been written over here. Okay, I'll start. Before we start actually debugging the code, we'll just try to analyze the whole code here. So the very first thing is area. So square is the name which is given for this program. The area is code area and it is in read-only memory. In the first table, there is a concept called as lookup table. So lookup table is this table which you can see here. It's a table which comprises of all the squares of a given number. So let's say this is my first value, that is 0 square is stored, 1 square is 1, 2 square is 4, 3 square is 9, okay, 4 square is 16, okay. So 16 hexa, all of these values are all your hexadecimal values for any given number. So I have computed the square of 10, which is 100, and your hexadecimal for the value 100 is 0x000064. So having said this, having as a basis, so my microcontroller comes and search for any given number here and picks the right value of the appropriate number's square, and then it stores in my final destination register. So this is the whole crux of this particular program. Okay, so let's look at our code part. Okay, so as you can see here, my first instruction is LDR R0 comma equal to table 1. Okay, so your R0 is getting the value of your address of your lookup table. So this address which is associated with the lookup table is copied down to your R0. Next, LDR R1 is equal to 3. Okay, so when LDR R1 is equal to 3, so this is the number which you want to find the square for. Okay, so 3 is the number for which I am finding the square. So move R1 comma LSL #02. Okay, so this is very much important like what is the operations when I execute this particular instruction, what is the operation does it perform. Okay, so let's take an example. Okay, let's take an example. My instruction is move r1 comma r1 comma lsl hash 0 2. So how this operation or how this instruction will be working on, let's look at the resource. We have a beautiful resource which is given by I just want to thank this csie.ntu.edu. We have a beautiful example to demonstrate this particular instruction. So move r0, here you can clearly see this particular example here. Move r0 comma r2 comma lsl hash 2. LSL means it is left shift, logical left shift. For example, let's take an example over here. Okay, as you can see in the example, he has taken an example of let us say, so I'll take it in a new page. Okay, so r2 he has taken 30. Okay, so example r0 he has taken C0. Okay, so my R0 value, R0 is equal to, what's my value? It is 0x, last is C0, 0x, 0 0 0 0 0 0 3 0. So this is my first number. Okay, so R2 I have 30. Okay, so R0 I'm having. Okay, so this is before 30 is my R2 value. So my R2 is equal to 0x 0 0 0 0 0 0, it is 30. Okay, so 30. Okay, fine. So I just made a mistake over here, forget about this R0. Okay, so your R2 I'm shifting by, my instruction is move R0 comma R0 R2 comma left shift of LSL of hash 2. It means that we have to shift 2 bits such that, and we have to find the next number. So if I want to have 2 bit shift here, my R2 will be like this. Internally R2 will be, it is 0x. So this 0 internally consists of 0 0 0 0, 4 zeros. So your 0 0 0 0 0 0 3 0, this is my number. So internally 3 will be stored as 0 0 1 1, and this 0 will be stored as 0 0 0 0. Okay, so please don't confuse again. So your ARM processor is of 32-bit instruction. This whole is of 32-bit. Internally it is of 4 bits. So combining all together I have 8 zeros, 8 bits into 4. Okay, so 8 into 4, which is equal to 32 bits. So this is the operation. So if I just make left shift it by 2 bits, it will be, this bit is shifted over here, and this is one shift, so that it will become 0 1 0, sorry, it is, so it will be 0 1 1 0. All the bits will be shifted, so again it will be 0 0 0 0 here, and again I'll place 1 bit apart, so that it will be 1 1 0 0. So these will be 0 0 0 0. Okay, so a new number of bit is being added at this point, so that all bits are shifted over here. So this is how your left shift operation works. So what is my value associated with 1100? Internally it will be 8421. So 8 plus 4, it is 12. It is nothing but your C. So having said this, so my R2 value, R2 was 0x 00000030. After shifting, let's say after shifting for 2 bits, we have R2 is equal to 0x 000000 C0. I hope so. Hope you got C. Okay, so it's nothing but we have just shifted and we have taken the value, that is 8 plus 4, it is 12. So its value is C. So now having said all this, so this is how you do your left shift operation. Having understood this instruction clearly, so we'll go back to our program and continue our discussion. So this 2 bits is being shifted, so 12. Next you will be adding this. Now we'll just try to trace this particular program. Okay, we'll start tracing this program. Okay, so I'll press F11. I have started my execution. As you can see here, so your R0 is having the value 0x18. This is what some of the address of your lookup table. Next, R1 is equal to 3, the number which I want to find the square for. Next, I have logical shifted so that I have got C here in R1. So next, add R0 comma R0 comma R1. So I have added R0 and R1, and then I have inserted into R0 here. So next, R3. So R3 is getting the absolute value of your R0, that is your 9. So internally, let's go again. So I'll just stop here. Firstly, your R0 value got some address of lookup table. Next, R1 has got the value 3. Next, R1 is shifted by 2 bits so that your R1 value has gone to C. Okay. Next, your R0 value is having that particular address for which your C is being added. Okay. And LDR R3 comma R0 specifies that whatever the value which was there in your R0 will be copied to your R3. So your R3 contains the square of this particular number. Okay. So this is all about finding a square of a given number using your lookup table. I hope so you have understood this program. Thank you.